Hey guys, Max Tornado here, episode 18 for our Ultimate Death Knight tutorial account. And we are currently looking at, let's see, how many days are we in? Click on the right thing. We are currently 18 days in on the account, and we've cleared the first 10 stages of Doom Tower, which is pretty cool. And that's unlocked the advanced daily quests for us. So, as a reminder, just a friendly reminder, of course, if you aren't doing your daily quests like every single day, you're missing out on a fair amount of energy. Plus, these 10 gems, I know it doesn't seem like 10 is a lot, but when you think about it, you can use 40 gems to give you a full another energy refill. It's kind of a big deal, right? So just try to make sure you're doing your dailies because it's also beneficial for claiming your reward for doing all the daily quests. You get five, and then you get an ancient shard. Um, so that is pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see. Also, whenever you do 30, you get a secret shard. So you kind of don't want to miss out on it multiple times, right? Obviously, if life happens and you're super busy and you miss out on a day or whatever, it's not going to be the end of the world. But you want to try to consistently do it just so that way you can gain those cool rewards. Same thing with the advanced quests. Even if you aren't in a position to do Doom Tower up to stage 10 yet, and you can't, do that quest that says, use 5 silver keys, or whatever the case is, it's still good to do these ones that are easy enough, like use 3 glyphs or win 30 materials from arena battles. Because eventually you're going to start getting 5-star chickens. That's really impactful, right? We're already halfway to that. You're going to get yourself epic skill tomes, legendary skill tomes. So, yeah, you just want to make sure that is a part of your daily routine, right? And I'm also trying my best to do some of these if it's easy enough to do, just because the bolster set is really strong, and I'd love to get one. At least one set. I'd love, even if I have to move it around a little bit here and there, I'd love to have one set on my account. So, as far as the tag team arena goes, because we were mentioning that in our previous episode, tag team arena, we are currently, what place are we in third place, and we're actually tied for second. Okay, and so if we continue to just do the ones that we can, we'll compete for first place. I doubt we will get first place, but either way, we're getting some free energy out of it, and I expect that we'll be able to get these gems as well easily enough. So let's see. Trying to see what else as far as updates go. My forged materials are kind of building back up, and I'm fully aware that the first 6 stages are really only going to be giving me the rare materials for these like level 3 and 4 pieces of gear. But that's fine, right? Like we can go ahead and do a 10 pop on this and see what we get. So we'll use rank, rarity, and we'll go ahead and say if we have substats, we'll see. Yeah, we have some accuracy. Now, this is really good to do during clan versus clan, especially once you enter into the mid game where you're getting a lot of points for like the 4 and 5 and the 5 and 6 star gear. But right now, my account's so early game, these 10 pieces of gear could actually be quite impactful. So we're gonna go ahead and craft it. See what we get. 4-star boots, 3-star helm, legendary, 4-star. Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and pop this through. Awesome, we got 2 4-star shields that are legendary, so let's check these out. Defense percent boots with accuracy. Now, as we know, we want our boots to be speed boots, but could these go on a faction war champion? Sure, and they have accuracy, so we'll keep them. If we don't put them on a faction war champion, it's just a matter of time before they get sold. So either way, not a huge deal. Speed and crit rate. What's our concern here? Our concern is 3-star. We don't want to keep 3-star gear on our account. Really, even putting these on faction war champions is not ideal, because once it's super cheap to roll things to 4, right? To level 4. The issue is when you take stuff even level 3 gear up to 8, it can start to be a little bit costly, because what happens if you roll multiple times and it's like fell, fell, fell? Well, then all of a sudden you're losing thousands of silver trying to take a level 3 piece. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. We're to the point now on my account where anything 3-star is just straight gone. We're not going to keep 3-star gear. We're past that. Okay. So only 4-star gear is going to be on the account. Let's see, HP percent, gloves, that's solid, right? So that would be on a good tanky champion. We've got HP flat stats, so that's good. Crit rate, if we were trying to build a really high crit rate champion, we would prefer the actual main stat to be crit rate. But yeah, those are good. Let's see, accuracy, yes, I was hoping we would have accuracy on the legendary shields. So really strong there. The flat HP and the crit damage, not necessarily what we want, but we'll take the HP percent crit rate, or the HP percent in accuracy, I apologize. Attack percent boots, crit rate, crit damage. Um, these could potentially go on a faction war champion, but we are really hoping for speed. And again, we'll keep these for the time being, but very possibly sold soon. These are just a worse version of the previous ones, so we'll go ahead and sell those. 3-star, we are just straight selling. 4-star speed boots on perception. Terrible flat stats on the substats, but it's speed on perception, so we are absolutely keeping that. Attack percent on the main stat with speed as a substat, we're keeping those. And, ooh, nice. Speed substat with crit rate substat. This is really solid. This is really solid. So we will keep this. Awesome. So, I mean, as you can see, that was just 10 pieces, and that had a good impact on the account, right? I farmed these from the level 10 Doom Tower, right? So this is just an upgraded version of the attack set, right? So when we go to the attack set, we'll just go ahead and click on someone. The offense set gives 15% attack, right? The Doom Tower boss, the dragon, the Magma dragon, or whatever he is, what's he's called anyway? No, I think it's the Magma dragon. Let's see. Yeah, Magma dragon. The Magma dragon gives these forging materials, and they give, I believe, 5% crit rate in addition to the attack percent. So just an upgraded version, right? So we can go ahead and craft these. Let's see what we get. Going to be a lot of 3-star, but we might catch the occasional 4-star. So we got a 3-star piece. We're selling. 3-star piece. Selling. 3-star piece. Selling. Let's see, any other 3-stars? 3-star piece. Selling. Okay. So let's see what we got 4-star. Speed, excellent. Ooh, speed again. We'd love to see some good rolls into speed for that with attack percent. So remember, we're just trying to match the main stats and the substats along with the actual set. So we're hoping for attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, speed, those kind of percentages. Crit rate, accuracy, fantastic piece would be for like a Kale for sure. 2 substats down here, not as useful, but crit damage, okay. Speed and defense percent, okay. Speed's always good. Crit rate, perfect. Okay, so yeah, some useful pieces, and then like I said, every day for the next week or so, we'll be able to farm up some more of these materials. And that's also why it's important to make sure you're farming your arena, right? You need to make sure you're collecting these metal bars or silver bars, so that way you can forge materials. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, and then when we have some more interesting stuff to talk about, I'll bring us back. Okay, so just to show you guys I was serious about the 3-star gear being sold, I went into my inventory, I checked the 3-star box here, and we sold everything. Looks like we also somehow met. Oh, that was whenever I had to do the Fire Knight mission, so 2-star gear is also gone. Get it out of here. Okay, so that goes to show you we have 174 4-star pieces currently. We have 90 5-star pieces currently. 9 6-star pieces currently, and some of the 6-star pieces might not be very good. The nice thing about the top, the sword, the helm, and the shield is because they're consistent main stats, you can rely on them to be a lot more useful regardless, right? If this 6-star piece is like, say, flat HP, which it is, then we're really relying on, say, it rolling speed substat for it to be a valuable piece. Now, the fact that it has HP percent and is flat HP and it's 6-star, it's staying on the account, right? Like it's staying on the account. Whether we take it to 16, clearly that's a whole nother story. Um, but can we roll that up to 8, put that on a champion that uses HP and speed? Yeah, we can. Um, HP, speed, crit rate, same thing. So I mean, some of those pieces, that is a lot harder to justify, right? It would need to roll speed a few times for us to even consider that for a faction champion, probably. But just to show you, yeah, defense, HP, resistance without speed anywhere on the piece, and it's a speed gear set, like that's clearly going to be problematic, right? So our 3-star and 4-star gone. Or sorry, 3-star and 1 and 2-star pieces are gone. And yeah, that is the plan. So let's see what we're gonna go and try to tackle for the time being. It is about we have about 2.5 hours until reset. We've got some silver to burn through. We've got some arena tokens to burn through. We're kind of low on silver, even though we just sold some pieces. What do we have in here? Some arena refills. Oh, this is a tip that I think is actually really valuable. I'm sure a lot of people don't do this because I did a really poor job of this for the first several months. As you're doing your dailies, you get like you get things. Not as much dailies, but as you're doing your playtime rewards, you get things like arena refills, and then in your advanced quests, you get refills as well. Even if you're losing a fair amount of your tag arenas, still use them. Still use them, right? Because I mean, gold bars are gold bars. Like it's free resources, like we've talked about before. I'm at 1,200 gold bars. Look at this. Now I can start buying Drexthar Blood Twin, right? So my goal is every single day, I'm gonna try to burn my arena tokens or arena coins so that way I can get gold bars and buy Drexthar. And then in 100 days, I'll have a really, really, really strong HP burner provoker champion in Drexthar Blood Twin. He's going to help a ton in Doom Tower. He's going to help a ton with waves, controlling waves and putting out burns. So yeah, all right. My plan is I'm going to burn through some of these arena tokens and coins, and yeah, we'll just finish out our quests, dailies, and stuff, and then we'll come back. Okay, so excuse me. We are doing Faction War Stage 6. So remember, Stage 7 is where the boss comes in. Stage 6, we are comfortable farming pretty much all of the stages except for once we get a level 50, we can start to consider doing that faction's boss. But you know, like for example, Elhain clearly can go ahead and push past. I think she's on stage like 8 or something of that nature, 8 or 9. Um, with Faction Wars. Ultimate Death Knight is probably going to be able to push into Stage 7 now that he's a 6-star. So yeah, I mean, you know, the different Faction Wars, they have different bosses at Stage 7, so some of them are going to be just significantly easier than others. But the goal is to get to Stage 6, right? Once we're at Stage 6, we're farming those rare materials pretty efficiently. But again, and I can't stress this enough, don't feel bad if all you have is a level 30 rare with a couple of uncommons that don't have gear on, going into Faction War and clearing stage 1 over and over and over, right? Like if you're doing your advanced daily quest, you get 5 more, no, 6, I want to say it's 6 more. Yeah, 6 more Faction War keys. So that's 18 Faction War keys, and all you have to do is click Super Raid, boom, and just run. You'll get tons of the forge materials, and when I say tons, you'll get enough to make like maybe 5 to 10 pieces of gear. But as we just saw, that's significant, right? So yeah, and glyphs, right? We know that those 1 and 2-star glyphs can start to be impactful. So yeah, this is kind of the setup I have. I leveled up Jamarsa to 40. I leveled up War Maiden to 40. Huh? Oh, yeah, we can open up some green crystals in just a minute, okay?
They're all the same.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, all those ladies are the same? Yep, they are all the same.
I'm the all the same.
Yeah, just because the game makers wanted to be lazy, and they made all of them the same. So I'll come back in just a minute, and we'll pull like 30 green shards, I think. Oh, okay. So we're gonna make some room so that way Lincoln can go ahead and pull some mystery shards for us. So I have 13 blue brews. So what I'm gonna do just to make some more food is go ahead and select a blue champion. Go ahead and press this button so that it brings the brews up to the top. I'm gonna hit max, and then I'm gonna subtract one, right? Because once we subtract one, then we can be a little bit more efficient with our brews. We're gonna feed in some commons until we hit level 20. There we go, we've done it. Then we'll go to upgrade rank, and we'll feed in a couple uncommons. Yeah, we're feeding them because they're kind of like chickens. You have to feed the champions more champions in order to create stronger champions. And then you feed some more champions. It's kind of a very repetitive thing. I don't know why, bud. That's just the way they made the game. Some games aren't like that. Some games you actually have real chickens that you use. Like this game has real chickens, but some games you only use food stuff. Let's see. So we can pull out another blue uncommon. Here we go. And we can go ahead and dump in. Just have to do 4. 4 should be exactly enough. Oh, maybe one more common. Let's see if that does the job. Okay. Yep. And
And bigger now.
yep, well, he looked kind of bigger, didn't he? All right, let's see. I think we've got 30 mystery shards. We just need to clear one more, so we'll just go ahead and feed in one person. We'll go 1 brew, 1, 2, 3, and that'll make him a level 10. And then we'll go ahead and make him a level 1 rank 2 champion. Cat hair landed on my head. Okay, Lincoln, here we go, bud. Listen, here's what we're looking for, okay? We want the blue champions that have the blue borders, okay? Ready? Go. Let's see what we get. Oh, we didn't get any blue ones this time. Let's go again.
Is there a blue one?
Nope, see this one's green and then this one's gray. So we want that. You see how this one has 2 stars? We want one that has 3 stars. Yeah, in the background. We want it to be blue around the edges. Okay? Okay, you ready? Click. Good job. Let's get a frozen banshee, apothecary, kale. Oh, no blue ones this time. One more. You ready? Good luck. Click. There we go. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we got all 10 common ones. That's the worst we could do. We still did good. Good job. Okay. Alright, guys, I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Okay, so I think that this is really cool just to show off the power of having a good speed tuned team. So we went up against a Kale at 60. Duchess is one of the most highly rated arena champions in the game. Obviously, this is an early game Duchess, but still, it's a Duchess, right? And then we have Alexander who can do decreased defense, and Ninja who has tons of damage and crowd control. If this player knew what they were doing, they would have Duchess in the lead because Duchess gives a speed lead. And obviously, we went first, and so we won, right? Like that's why I keep on repeating it because it's one of the biggest mistakes that new players and even mid-game players will make. They think that they need to build these teams that are super, high power and everything. At the end of the day, you need your team to go before their team. So we put our debuffer with speed and accuracy. That's War Maiden. She comes in, decreases defense, and then our nuker nukes before they nuke. Plain and simple, right? Plain and simple. So this is a strong team to be able to beat as easily as we did. So, and it just came down to who went first. Okay, guys, so we're coming up on 20 minutes, so I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and end the video. Just to kind of do a quick recap, we are currently we're using 3 keys a day on average. So when we wake up, we go ahead and burn 1 key, 2 keys, whatever I can before I have to leave for work. And then I'll try to burn a key in the middle of the day. But typically, just remember that your keys regenerate every 6 hours. So if you burn 2 keys when you first wake up, like I know, right? Like raid is your priority. I kind of like I get out of the shower, I get dressed, and then raid's already open on my PC anyway. So I just go ahead and burn 2 keys while I'm finishing getting ready and sipping on coffee and stuff. So then in 12 hours from that time, you'll have 2 more keys. So kind of you can use 4 keys daily if you want, but typically most people end up using three. But I have 1 key used for easy, and that gets me the warrior chest. And you can always look to see what's in the warrior chest by just clicking on it. We're hoping for epic and legendary 4 and 5 star. The 5 star can only be gray common, but we're hoping for the legendary 4 stars and stuff for the cruel and immortal. So that's the warrior chest out of the last one for easy. Then for normal, we can get a knight chest, which is an upgraded chest from warrior. You can see if we were to use 1 key and only get here, we would be getting the same reward as we would for normal. So if you can't hit 2,425 or 2.4 million, then you're better off to just use it on normal or easy. Sorry. And then so we've got that. We did 3.7 million there, so we're going to get the knight chest on that. And with the knight chest, we start having the chance for void shards and epic skill tomes, which is really, really great. It's obviously not super common that you get those, but we'll take it. We'll take the increased chances for all the good things. Same thing with gear, increased chances there. So that's the knight chest. And then when we go down to hard, we can actually upgrade. If we used all 3 keys, we could potentially start getting the guardian chest, which is probably what we'll start doing. So we hit 3.7 million on hard, and so let's do some quick calculator math over here. 3.7 times 3 put us at 11.1. So we would potentially be about 500k short. Or with RNG, sometimes you get hit harder, sometimes you get hit softer, sometimes you do a little bit more damage. All that just depends. So I think once we get practice with some masteries, then we could certainly get this done. And we're gonna take Grave Chill Killer up to 5 star. Here's my word of caution with Grave Chill Killer. Obviously, she's been at level 40 for me. I'm going to take her to 5 star. I'll probably take her to level 52, right? But at some point, when I no longer need her, she will become a 5 star chicken. Like, it's just plain and simple. Like, she doesn't do the work that Frozen Banshee does in Faction Wars. She doesn't do the work that Frozen Banshee does in Clan Boss. Everywhere I could use Grave Chill Killer, I will instead use Frozen Banshee once I get her. So for the time being, I'll probably take Grave Chill Killer up to 5 star, and she'll do some good work for me there. She'll help me get this Guardian chest in 2 keys instead. So it's not a total loss or anything. But heck, to be honest, since I don't have a Kale, I'll probably use Frozen Banshee and Grave Chill Killer. I'll take Frozen Banshee up to 6 star. Grave Chill Killer will hang out around 5 star probably, and that'll get me all the way up to probably Nightmare. I'll probably just use a combo of Grave Chill Killer, Frozen Banshee, Ultimate Death Knight for decreased attack and heals and shield, and then I'll have to figure out the rest, but that's in the future. So that's how I'm spending my 3 keys. I did get the fresh restart since it's 8:17 currently, so it reset at 8, and so I was able to get the day 19 energy right here. So we're sitting at a sweet 859 energy. My plan for all that energy is probably going to go ahead and farm some more dragon. I'm going to farm some more dragon. And the reason I say that is because we currently have a drop fever in dragon. And so when we go look at dragon, we have increased chances to get the speed set. And truthfully, dragon just drops so many great pieces for us, right? Like, I mean, life still is incredible early game. Speed is incredible. Accuracy is incredible. Stalwart's not bad. That's a strong mid-game set. Frost is a strong mid game set you can use if you have really good pieces. Toxic, same thing. So there's Destroy can be helpful for the Scarab King in the Doom Tower. So a lot of things there. I'll have a cool update video for us tomorrow as well, and I'll be showing off how far I could get in Doom Tower. Who knows? I might not even be able to beat stage 11, but we'll try. And I'll have spent all my energy, and so we can check out the gear that we got from that. I guess I hope y'all have a good night. Like the video, comment down below if you let's see, what do we want you to comment down below on? How about we comment down below what you think I should do as far as my clan boss team goes? Like what's your ideal early clan boss team? What are you currently using? If you're a new player, what kind of champions are you using? And if you're a more experienced player and you kind of know what the good early game comps are, tell me what you think I should try to find. I'm really interested in getting a Frozen Banshee, Apothecary, and Kale out of Mystery Shards, so hopefully that comes one day. Alright guys, I hope y'all have a good night. Take care. Till next time.